This is my wok, and this is my butane burner. We're going to cook outside, and I've chosen what I think is the very best low-carb keto vegetables for a stir fry. Okay, for my low-carb stir fry, I like to use a butane burner, and I can't say enough about these. I have a couple here, I have them at the cottage, and if you have a power failure, this is the little unit that you want. You can get them at Walmart or Amazon, and it comes with a little butane canister like this. You put it in. When we have a power failure, we don't miss a beat. You get coffee in the morning. And I've got my wok. So we're just going to warm that up. This has 15,000 BTUs, so you want to heat your wok up as hot as possible. You can cook inside if you want, but you know what? It's a nice day. We should probably cook outside, and we'll do it on the butane burner. Okay, that's heating up nicely. Okay, we start with my oil of choice is refined coconut oil. It has a really high burn point. There's no taste, doesn't taste like coconut, and if you can ever find some, that's the oil of choice for me. Don't use vegetable oil and canola and stuff like that. So in goes the oil, and I've chosen 1 pound of, I'm using chicken thigh today. It's more flavorful than the white breast, and I've cut it into bite-sized pieces. You can use fish or shrimp or beef or pork, whatever you like. 1 pound of your favorite. And we're just going to cook this totally. Okay, that took about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. I'm just going to put this into a bowl. Just reserve it on the side. And just leave that off to the side for a minute. Okay, I'm going to add in 1 more tablespoon of the refined coconut oil right there. And the veg, this is like 1 small onion. The recipe for this is below in the comments. But I cut the onions, 1 small onion. They can get kind of carby, but you know what? We can afford 1 small onion tonight. And I cut them into little triangles like that. I'm going to throw in some sliced garlic, 1 to 2 cloves of garlic. And I've got ginger, 1-inch knob of ginger. That's really nice. Let's move that around for a minute. I'm going to throw in, I've got a cup of cauliflower florets, cut like that. In we go. Some celery. I like to cut them on a diagonal like that. Got some broccoli florets. They look like this. Move it around. And I've got some orange pepper cut into little cubes. Zucchini. I've cut them into little cubes like that. Now, I like hot peppers, so I've got some jalapeno in here, sliced up. I want to cook this to about 75%. Okay, it's time for a little bit of broth. I'm using chicken broth. If you're going to do a beef stir fry, you'd put some beef broth in. But I've got a half cup here. I'm a huge fan of Better Than Bouillon. And it's a half cup heated, and then you just put a teaspoon in, stir it around, and you want to thicken that with some xanthan gum. And I have it in a shaker bottle. I just sprinkle a little bit on the top. So we're going to add that in. That's a really nice flavor in this. Keep on moving it around. We don't use cornstarch anymore, so xanthan gum is the way to go on this. If you've never used it, it's perfect for thickening gravies. You're going to throw in some mushrooms. I've got a couple of large mushrooms. Just throw them in. The zucchini and mushrooms can be quite watery, so you want to evaporate it out, and that's what's happening right now. It won't take long. Okay, that's cooked to 75%. That looks really good. Whenever I ask Jennifer, what would you like for dinner? Stir fry. She loves stir fry. Okay, I've got some bean sprouts here. A good handful. And you know what? We're in a pandemic. I couldn't find any fresh ones, so these are out of a can, believe it or not. I've never had canned ones before, but we're going to have it tonight. These are bamboo shoots. Oh, the bean sprouts? Virtually no carbs whatsoever. It's very keto friendly. Bamboo shoots. Very low carb. And I don't want to cook these too long. I want a little bit of a crunch in this. So I'm going to throw them in. I drained them. We'll move that around. Get some heat into it. I'm going to throw this chicken back in. There we go. Chicken, beef, fish, shrimp, whatever you want. See, it's starting to look like a stir fry now. Now, what we want to add into this is some tamari. Tamari this is organic, gluten-free soy sauce. And if you haven't tried it, you should. And I have 1 tablespoon of real, pure sesame oil. Don't go overboard on that. But it has to be the real stuff. We're just going to flip this around. We're in real time here, so this is only taking like 10 minutes to whip up. This is a really good low-carb keto meal. There you go. There's a very satisfying low-carb keto stir fry. And the only other thing I would do is probably serve a little bit of tamari just on the top, just a little splash for that extra hit of salt. But look at that. That looks delicious. Keto stir fry. Low carb. Thanks for watching.